Hi, my name is Maureen and I'm going to be teaching you guys how to use Google Analytics. Google Analytics is a great way to track your website to see how many people are visiting it, where these people are coming from, and an overall way to see how you can improve your website to appeal to your publics. To get started, you would want to go to Sign Up Now. I already have a Google account, so I'm just going to go ahead to Access Analytics. Once you get there, there's two things you can do. If you want to set up your first account, you can go up to My Analytics Accounts and then Create New Account. Okay, from here, you can go over to Sign Up, and then you can just go ahead and put in the website you'd like to use. In this instance, we'll use mynmi.net, and then we'll just say mynmi.net, and then you just go ahead and press Continue. You can go ahead and fill out all this information, and in the end it'll tell you to take the code that it gives you and put it into every single part of your website so that it can track it. Since I already have an account that I'm going to use, I'm going to go ahead and back up, and this is where I'm going to start. Okay, I'm going to go to Sites, and I'm going to use the UGA Relay for Life Google Analytics report. So once you have this set up, you'll just go ahead and click View Report. And then this will bring you to the dashboard. And this is just where everything is pretty much located and where you get to everything. First things first, you can see that the date is up here, and this is the date that you would want to track your information from. It's usually the day that's today and a month from today. So let's just say we want to change it to January 1st to January 31st. Keep it within a month. Okay, we can apply, and you'll see that this graph changes with the date. Okay, and you see that it goes up. What's cool is you can just point at a dot and you can see how many visits that page has gotten that day. So you can see Friday, January 28th, we got the most visits of 617. It might be, the reason why it might be low during this time is because we were away on winter break. So students, people might not have been as likely to visit the website at that time. If we go and change the dates back to what they were, let's see, the 14th to the 15th, you'll see that it's more undulating and that it goes more up and down and there's more variations. Moving on, this is your dashboard, and then you have all the things underneath it. Also, this is your site usage. Here you can see that there's 8,185 visits, as well as page views. And it also shows your bounce rate and your visitor overview. Now, if we go ahead and click on visits, that'll bring us to the percentage of visits each day. Visits are more important than hits because hits will tell you, let's say someone went to your site 50 times in one day, that's 50 hits. However, that same person would only be one visit. So tracking your visits is a lot more helpful for your analysis. Okay, let's see. Another really cool thing is you can go to Map Overlay. And this will show you what location the people that are visiting your sites are from. If you scroll down, you'll see the top 10 countries that visit ugarelay.org. Of course, United States is the top with over 8,000 visits. The average page visit is 2.17, so that means that people are visiting on average 2 pages. And their average site on time is 1 minute and 49 seconds. Let's see. It's kind of interesting because Germany, although it only has 2 visits, they're visiting almost 4 pages. So that's just a kind of cool way to track and see who's visiting how many times and how long the people are staying on it. Now, if we go ahead and click on United States, it'll show you the different states that are most likely to visit UGA Relay. Of course, it's the University of Georgia, so the most visits come from Georgia. If you click on Georgia, we can get even more detailed and it will show us all the locations of people that visit UGA Relay. Of course, Athens is the #1 visiting city with 5,425, Atlanta in second, and you can just it shows all of them. And if you want to see more, you can go and show rows and go down to 50. So then you can see 50 of the top cities in Georgia. And then if you go ahead and click on Athens, it'll just give you a little bit more detail about the visits, the average time on site, etc. So that's just a really cool way to see the demographics of who's visiting your site. The next thing we'll look at is something cool is the mobile. And if you go over to mobile devices, it'll show you a list of the different mobile devices that are going to this page from the phone. So iPhone, Android, BlackBerry, of course, those are the top most popular smartphones, but it's kind of cool to see how many visits you're getting from each of those devices. Let's see. Also, you can go over to traffic sources. And traffic sources will tell you the different ways that people are getting to your site. So direct traffic means that people are directly typing in ugarelay.org into the HTML window. And referring sites mean that they're being referred from another site, such as Twitter, Facebook, that type of thing. They're clicking on a link from these other websites. Search engines is pretty self-explanatory. It means you're searching the website through a search engine such as Google or Yahoo and clicking on it from there. And it shows you a little pretty pie graph of that data. If you scroll down, you can see the top search engine sources or just referring sites that refer you to UGA Relay. If we click on full report, we see that Google is where people are coming from the most. Direct is that they're directly typing it into the window. We got Facebook in the top 3, and then Twitter, uga.edu. These are all great resources to see where people are coming from and how to utilize that resource and to target that audience. Now if we go back, we can also see the keywords that people are typing in order to get to the site. So we can click on View Full Report. If you scroll down, these are just all the keywords people are typing in. So the #1 is UGA Relay for Life. #2, UGA Relay. Most of them are pretty similar, but it's just kind of interesting to see what people are typing in order to get to the site. Okay, the next thing we're going to go to is content. Now this is really interesting because it shows you where people are going once they get to your website. Let's see, View Full Report. And this will show you. Of course, the index is your home page, so of course you're going to have the most amount of page views for that. But let's see, the next one is the UGA Relay store. So that's where people go to purchase t-shirts and memorabilia. So it's likely that that is the reason that it's second, is because people are going there to purchase items. The next one is join. So that's where people are going to join UGA Relay for Life. They spend a little bit more time on this site because they are signing up, they're registering, all that good stuff, and it makes them stay on a little bit longer. If we go down, let's see, it's pretty much, it varies the same way. Let's see, 3 minutes, we got 48 and 48 emails. So those were people going online to send out emails about a campaign that we were having. So they were writing emails, so it's likely that they stayed on longer. Bounce rate, I wanted to explain that as well. Bounce rate means that the higher the percentage, the more likely that people are getting on the site and then leaving right away. So you want to have a low bounce rate. As you can see, Relay has a bit of a high bounce rate, so that's something that they want to work on. Usually around 30% is a good bounce rate to have. 60 to 70, not so good. So that is something that they want to work on. Let's see, but again, these are just all the sites that people are visiting. Let's see. Also, you can go to top exit pages where it shows you how many people are leaving these sites. That's also kind of a negative thing. You kind of want to work on that. So that they're not leaving the sites, whether that be make it more interactive, make it more colorful, whatever you have to do. It's a good way to figure out what people want and what will make people stay on the page. So again, we can go back to dashboard. And yes, that's about the best overview of Google Analytics. Again, it's great to just kind of explore the site and see what you can do. Once you put in your own website, it makes it that much more interesting because you can see what people are doing on your site and how you can improve it, and how much people really do enjoy being on your site. So thank you and have a great day.